Welcome to Coors Field for Game 3 of Marlins Rockies. This game was rained out yesterday, so we're making it up for you today. We'll be back later this afternoon for Phillies Cubs as scheduled. Starting lineups brought to you by hand sanitizer. There's no description, but anyway, like if you got shit on your hands, use hand sanitizer. Starting lineups. For the Marlins, leading off and playing shortstop, Edgar Renteria. Batting second and playing first base, Mule Suttles. Batting third and playing right field, Josh Willingham. Batting fourth and playing left field, Giancarlo Stanton. Batting fifth and playing center field, Gary Sheffield. Batting sixth and playing first base, Todd. Third base. Let me start over. I can't read my own writing here. So we're leading off, shortstop Edgar Renteria. First base, Mule Suttles. Right field, Josh Willingham. Left field, Giancarlo Stanton. Center field, Gary Sheffield. Third base, Mike Lowell. Second base, D. Gordon. Catching, Francisco Cervelli. And pitching for the Marlins today, Dontrell Willis. For the Rockies, leading off and playing second base, DJ LeMahieu. Third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Shortstop, Trevor Story. Right fielder, Charlie Blackmon. First base, Todd Helton. Center field, left field, Carlos Gonzalez. Center field, Matt Holliday. Catcher, Elias Diaz. And pitching for the Rockies today, Rube Foster. Game one of an Xbox doubleheader on the Utopian Baseball Universe. We've got Phillies and Cubs for you later. Robin Roberts versus Carlos Zambrano. But for now, let's take you to Coors Field for the conclusion of the Marlins Rockies series. Rube Foster on the hill, facing Edgar Renteria. And we're underway. Oh, 2 to Renteria. Into the corner. Extra bases. Leadoff double for Renteria. Mule Suttles, the first baseman. One on, one out for Josh Willingham, playing right field today for the Marlins. Lazy fly ball to center. Matt Holliday squeezes it. Giancarlo Stanton looks like a monster in that batter's box. And he gets Stanton to bounce out to Story to end the inning. Leadoff double wasted as the Rockies come up in the first. No score from Coors Field. Hey, do you like to write stuff down? How's about using a blue pen that I bought probably 6 years ago? Blue pens from Bic. Selling ads now, folks. DJ LeMahieu, the batter. Deep left field. Caught at the warning track. One out for Arenado. Bounce foul, 0-2. Ripped into the down the left field line. Extra bases for Arenado. Standing double. I got excited. Trevor Story, the batter. One out here, man on second. Marlins Rockies from Coors Field on a Monday morning. That should get caught by Stanton. Two outs for Charlie Blackmon. Chuck Nasty, as it were. Deep right, but playable in the spacious ballpark. Another double wasted as we head to the second inning. No score here at Coors Field. Hey, have you ever used a Mac or PC and wanted to manipulate what was on the screen? Try using a mouse. This one's wireless. Top of the second, no score. Got a lot of new sponsors today. Pens, hand sanitizer. Get ready to spend some money on these fantastic products. Deep left, playable. Carlos Gonzalez with the play. Here's D. Gordon. Got a little bit of pop in his bat this year. 5 homers, I believe. Lines to Foster to end the inning. Having trouble entering doors or cars? How's about keys? Keys, ladies and gentlemen. Makes it easier. Here's Todd Helton. Bounces to Suttles. He's going to take it himself. So pens, I buy mine at a little place called Pick and Save. It's actually a grocery store. You can also get pens at Office Max, Target, Walmart, Walgreens, any of your walls. Bouncer's going to end the inning. Still no score here at Coors Field as we head to the third inning. Hey, do you own a left shoe but find yourself in the market for a right shoe? Right shoes. They're for walking. Top of the third, no score. Bouncer to LeMahieu. In time. Here's Dontrell Willis. Willis bounces to LeMahieu. He can swing. He had a pair of homers in a game last year in the universe. See, that's the thing. You got to get the shoes that match. That's where they get you. Edgar Renteria, the leadoff batter for the Marlins. He doubled his first time. Lines to LeMahieu to end the inning. Folks, do you ever need to leave a note for someone or for yourself? I like to use notepads. Notepads. They're for notes. Elias Diaz lines to short. Do I wear fancy socks? No, I barely wear socks. I wear them only when I wear those shoes. I'm not much of a sock guy. Here's Rube Foster. Bounces to third. DJ LeMahieu, the batter. Good. We have a fan here going to the concession stand. Mom, what looks good at the concession stand here in Denver today? What are we thinking here?
Just something to drink.
Little water, maybe? Little Diet Cola? A blue raspberry water it is, folks. I know I'm sharing a lot of personal information. I wonder if I'm violating any HIPAA policies here. My mom is enjoying a water. What looks good for snacks? What are we thinking here? Some pretzels? Cheddar pretzels, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can commit your fraud, as we now know that my mom is enjoying some cheddar pretzels and water. Base hit to center. So a question comes in, who's my favorite player on Colorado and past player? My current favorite player in all of Major League Baseball is Charlie Blackmon. And that's been the case for about 3 years now. My favorite past Rocky, boy, I don't know. I guess I really liked Vinny Castilla for a while. But Blackmon is my number one in all of baseball right now. One away here in the fourth, no score. Giancarlo Stanton. Left field should be playable. Marlins seal a base here with Gary Sheffield up. Man on second with 2 outs. Deep left field, but again playable. Carlos Gonzalez squeezes it. Ends the inning. Why Blackmon? I don't know. I've always been a fan of those shaggy-looking center fielders. I like his total game. He can steal a base. Just a fun player. Good character. No real reason. My favorite player as a kid was Gorman Thomas. Fly ball to left. Trevor Story, the batter. No score here in Denver. You don't see that a ton. Coors Field, definitely a ballpark I got to see at some point. Dontrell Willis facing Trevor Story here in the fourth. Rip to third. Mike Lowell's got it. Charlie Blackmon, the aforementioned Chuck Nasty. A 1. Popped foul out of play. Larry Walker was a beast. Bouncer to the left side. They're going to get him to end the inning. Hey, folks, you ever need to discard something but don't want to, get up? Try one of these dollar store garbage things. I found this at the dollar store. It's easy to put garbage in and then walk it there later. These are commercials. Mom is laughing at my commercials. Hey, look, bills need to get paid. Mike Lowell. Good old-fashioned pitching duel here. You'd expect nothing less from Willis and Foster. Foster threw a no-hitter a couple weeks back. Here's D. Gordon. Bounce to LeMahieu. 2 away. Here's Francisco Cervelli. Fouled out of play. 1-2 to Cervelli. Gets him on strikes. Hey, folks, do you have diabetes? Do you like to keep track of your blood sugars? I like to use a journal for glucose readings. I'm running out of sponsors. Todd Helton. Helton into the gap, extra bases. Gonna hold at second, not the fleetest of foot. How many no-hitters this year in the Utopian? 3. Adam Wainwright no-hit the Red Sox. Robin Roberts and Rube Foster. How many will be in Major League Baseball? I'm predicting probably 15, to be honest. Two outs here in the 5th. Helton on second. Elias Diaz the batter. 22, you're saying. That's a lot of no-hitters. Diaz fouls him off. It's going to get down for a... Oh, caught. Fooled me. Folks, are you living in a pandemic? If so, how's about trying a mask? You don't have to wear them all the time, but just be courteous. Don't get anyone else sick. Masks. This material is testing well within the living room. Did I read the article about the K by Tim Kirchin? Maybe. I get a lot of art. People send me about, and I'm not exaggerating when I say I get sent about 20 articles a day by people within the group, which is flattering. I read a lot of them. I'm not sure if I read that one. I don't know if the strikeout is ruining the game. I just think hitters' approaches are ruining the game. That's just my opinion. I don't care. I don't care about launch angle, exit velocity. That's not for me. If it interests you, that's great. I'll always love baseball, but I think the MLB product is a tough watch as of late, to be honest. Bottom of the 6th, no score here at Coors Field. Rube Foster, the batter. Oh, 2 to Foster. Gets him on strikes. Puke emoji in the building. Is it something I said? Not happy with the commercials? Rip to third. Easy play for Lowell. 2 away. Here's Arenado. Doubled his last time. Deep left field. Foul. 6 feet fouled on the left field line. Would have been gone. Oh and 2 to Arenado. No score. Yeah, launch angle. Not a fan. All right, we are through 6 here at Coors Field. No score. Folks, do you like to spend money but want to spend a little bit less of it? I was about clipping some coupons. I can never line it up correctly with the camera. Coupons. I just did a commercial for coupons. Just a generic commercial for the idea that you can, save 50 cents on something. Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2. Trevor Story retires Stanton. 2 away here in the 7th. Gary Sheffield. Stretch time here in Denver. Mom, do you want to take me up to the ballgame? She says no. Sorry, guys. 2 hits apiece for each team. Fantastic pitching in the Utopian Baseball universe today. Dontrell Willis facing Trevor Story here in the 7th. That one's ripped foul. Line to short, 1 away. Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 2. Someone needs to create something here soon. One and 1 to Blackmon. Bouncer to third. Lowell gets him. Each team has 2 hits in this game. No runs, 2 hits for both teams. Todd Helton has 1 of those hits. Pops up to right here. I'll check at the end, but I'm pretty sure 3 of the 4 hits in this game were doubles. No score as we head to the 8th inning. Willis and Foster. Mike Lowell, 0 for 2. Little bouncer to LeMahieu. This is the feel of a game where, these guys could both go, 15 innings. It just has that old school feel. D. Gordon. Gets him looking. Foster mixing up his pitches here. Francisco Cervelli looks at a strike. One and 1 to Cervelli. Bounces to LeMahieu. Foster is through 8. Pitch counts. Good question. I'll get those to you shortly. I'll have to get you Foster's next inning. They're low because we do a lot of swinging here. We get right to it. Dontrell Willis is at 49 pitches in the 8th inning. It's not a very disciplined Xbox stream. We swing a lot. We want to entertain you, get you a crisp 30-minute presentation. Fly ball. Caught. 2 away here in the 8th. Elias Diaz 0 for 2. Fly ball, caught. No score through 8. We had a game, I'll send you proof of this. Last year, not within the Utopian, but within my own Mets RBI franchise, I played a 22-inning game last year. I think the longest I played in the Utopian last year was 18 innings, Royals and Cardinals. It went so long my battery died. I had to pause the game for like 40 minutes and then charge my battery to show you the rest. Another strikeout for Foster as he gets Willis. Leadoff batter, Edgar Renteria. Foster's pitch count is at 67. Elton's going to take that himself. Mule Suttles, 1 for 3 with a stolen base. Suttles bounces to Story. Takes his time, gets him. All right, folks. Rube Foster, a masterpiece today. But Willis has matched him as we head to the bottom of the 9th inning. 9-1-2. Is Foster going to hit for himself? You goddamn right he is. 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Swings and misses at strike 1. Popped into left field. Stanton coming on. At the shoelaces, 1 away. Here's DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 3 today. Off the glove of Lowell, picks it up, gets him at first. 2 outs here in the 9th. Nolan Arenado, doubled. 1 for 3. Deep left field, but that's going to be playable for Stanton. It's free baseball here at Coors Field in the Utopian Baseball universe. Boy, wouldn't a Rube Foster walk-off homer been the tits? Are people still saying that, or is that too woke for 2021? I don't even know if I'm using that correctly. I'm not very hip. I'm the exact opposite of hip. Rube Foster facing Josh Willingham. Giancarlo Stanton, got to be careful with this guy. Not going to pitch around him, but I'm going to try to paint here a little bit. 1-1 to Stanton. 2-1. Try to come in on his hands here a little bit. All right, 3-1. Deep left field, Stanton, or Gonzalez, I should say. Stanton at the plate. Here's Gary Sheffield. Top of the 10th, no score. Dontrell Willis and Rube Foster pitching an absolute masterpiece. Foster gets through 10. It's like we're watching the Utopians version of Morris and Smoltz here. Very confusing times, indeed. Bottom of the 10th, you're watching a facsimile of the 1991 Game 7 World Series. Trevor Story facing Dontrelle Willis. Deep left field, does that have a chance? Caught at the warning track. Here's Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 3. No score in the 10th inning. 0-1 to Blackmon. Into the corner. Extra bases for Blackmon. He can fly. They're going to keep him at second. Not going to risk it. Man on second, 1 out. Todd Helton, the batter. He's doubled. Helton, base hit. Blackmon going to hold at third. Rockies with 2 on, 1 out here in the 10th. Carlos Gonzalez, the batter. One and one to Gonzalez. Winning run at third. Gets Gonzalez on strikes. Matt Holliday, the batter. Holliday bounces to short. They're going to get the lead runner at second, and the Rockies waste a golden opportunity. Thank you for blessing my sneeze. Thank you. All right, 11th inning here. Rube Foster's pitch count is at 81. Facing Mike Lowell. Lowell to deep left center. High off the wall. Digging for third. It's going to be a plate to plate. That's an inside the park home run for Mike Lowell. Unbelievable turn of events here in Florida, or in Denver, I should say. Mike Lowell, that's the first inside the park home run of the Utopian season. We had probably 7 or 8 of those last year. That's the first of this season. You saw it live on the network. Dontrelle Willis, the batter. One nothing here in the 11th. All right, so Rockies have 8-9-1, so I'd imagine they're gonna pinch it for Foster, down 1 here in the 11th. Elias Diaz gonna lead off the inning, facing Dontrelle Willis. Diaz hits one deep but foul, 0-2. 0-2 delivery from Willis. Bounce just foul. Gets him on strikes. 1 out here. We're going to see a pinch batter for Rube Foster. This is going to be Vinny Castilla. Down 1. Castilla to deep left. Unbelievable, Vinny Castilla. has tied this game in the 11th. Unbelievable. Mike Lowell hitting that inside the park homer at the top of the inning. Vinny Castilla with a pinch hit homer has tied this game. Unbelievable game here in Denver. DJ LeMahieu bounces to second. Here's Nolan Arenado facing Dontrell Willis. Bounce to third. And this game goes on. We go to the 12th inning, 1-1. Marlins and Rockies on the Utopian Baseball Universe Network. Unbelievable. All right, so Rube Foster was just incredible today. 11 innings, 1 earned. He's going to hand the ball to Ulysse Chassin, facing Edgar Renteria. Ripped to left field, a base hit. Leadoff single for the Fish. Yule Suttles. Deep left field. Off the wall. Is going to be a play at the plate here? No play. And just like that, the Marlins take the lead in the 12th on a Yule Suttles RBI double. Josh Willingham, the batter. Bounces to short. Giancarlo Stanton. Another bouncer to Story. 2 outs here for Sheffield, 0 for 4. Base hit. First and third, 2 outs. Mike Lowell hit that inside the park homer last inning. Wow. Oh! Wow. Lowell. Lines to LeMahieu, ends the inning. Suttles gives the Marlins the lead here in the 12th. 2-1. Bottom of the 12th. Dontrell Willis is still on the mound for the Marlins. Facing 3-4-5 here in the 12th. Oh, 0-2 to Story. Blackman on deck. Popped up right field. Base hit. Leadoff man on. Unbelievable game here at Coors Field. Charlie Blackman's 1 for 4 with a double. Blackman bounces to second. Safe at second. They get the lead runner at first. Not the lead runner. Man on second, 1 out for Todd Helton. Helton bounces back to first. Retired. 2 away here. Man on second. Carlos Gonzalez looks at a strike. Oh, 0-2 to Gonzalez. Ripped foul. We do it again. 0-2. Runner on second. 2 outs in the 12th. 2-1 Marlins. Keeping Story honest at second. The pitch from Willis. Bounce to second. D. Gordon retires it, and that's your ball game, folks. Just an amazing game here in Denver. Scoreless through 10. Mike Lowell hits an inside the park homer in the 11th to give the Marlins the lead. Vinny Castilla with a 1-out pinch hit homer in the bottom of the 11th to tie it. And Yule Suttles with an RBI double in the 12th wins this game. Dontrell Willis goes the distance 12 innings for Willis. He only gave up 6 hits, 3 strikeouts. Rube Foster only gave up 3 hits, struck out 4. Nominee for Game of the Year. Let's do it again, folks, in about an hour or so. Hour, 90 minutes or so. Phillies, Cubs. Let's say we do it again. Take care. It's overload. Oh, I didn't end my broadcast, so you saw me singing, and now you see me doing this. And yes, I was singing Overload from Dirty Dancing. I'm old.